Dr. Catherine Early, the Barbara Brown Chair of Ornithology here at the Science Museum of Minnesota. And on today's Specimen Spotlight, I'm going to talk about endocasts. That's what I focus a lot of my research on, specifically on the brain endocasts of birds, like the brain endocast here of a dodo. And so an endocast is just a representation of the shape of the brain. It's made by making a kind of a copy of the space in the skull where the brain sat, and in birds that space looks a lot like the brain. So it shows us what the brain is shaped like. That's really important when you want to study extinct animals like dodos or dinosaurs, because we don't get brains preserved in the fossil record. Our brains, bird brains, they're all this squishy matter that tends to go away when bodies are decomposing, but the skulls of animals tend to preserve really well because they're bone, which fortunately leave the space where the brain sat. So we can make an endocast of something like an Allosaurus, for example. And when we're looking at this Allosaurus endocast, we can look at this part up here. For some perspective, this way is the front of the skull, so this is where the Allosaurus nose is pointing. And this part is what we call the olfactory bulb, and it's the part of the brain that receives the sense of smell. And so because we know that the relative size of this part of the brain in birds is related to the importance of the sense of smell, we can also make inferences about the sense of smell of extinct dinosaurs like Allosaurus just from the brain endocast. That's all for this Specimen Spotlight. Thanks for joining us, and we hope to see you again at the museum soon.